Coming to you live, June 10th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube channel SVG War. We bring SVG War 15, Rio de Janeiro. Joining me on stage right now, we have the SVG champion, Badbully. We have the number one contender, the legendary Xiao. We have perennial title contender and top 5 Hashish Hands. And knockout artist and veteran of the league, Wolf. These guys will be squaring off. And right now, we're going to get some questions. I'm going to start right away with the champion, obviously. Champ, you defended your belt again. That's 3 title defenses in a row, 6 wins in a row. How do you feel right now, and what can Xiao bring to you different that you haven't already seen?
I feel very great. I feel very good. I'm now very strong, you know. So the last fight with Hash was a good fight. He hit me a couple times, but he slipped in his hometown. And Tide, bro, I think Tide gonna be a different one. So he's an old man with experience, and I think he's gonna bring something special for me. And that's what I want. So I can take it over, you know.
Very well. Next, Tide, I'll ask you, the legendary Xiao. You came into the league early, made some noise, stepped away to take a little break, came back, and picked up right where you left off. 5-0, on an absolute tear, fan favorite of the league. What have you seen in Badbully? And now that you've earned your title shot, what do you bring to the table?
I'm just honestly really excited to fight him. He's defended the belt, you know. He's on a streak. He's a champion for a reason, and I'm just hoping I can go in there and give him some problems because he's definitely not somebody to be messed with. So I'm just gonna go in there and do what I can.
There you go. Next, we'll ask Hashish Hands. Hashi, you're coming off a big title fight yourself. Unfortunately, you came up a little short, but as usual, you dust yourself right back off. And you come back hard. This time you're lined up with another finisher just like yourself in Wolf. And we know there's a little bad blood under the scenes. So what would it mean to you to get a win over the Kingston Twinkie?
It would mean a lot for me to get a win over him. You know, it's, you know, like you said, I came up short in that last fight. And, you know, I'm looking to prove myself again, you know. I've gained a new chapter. You feel me? Like, I'm getting better. Need to smoke Wolf, get back to the top, fuck everyone up.
Short and sweet, there you have it. Wolf, you've been around the league since the beginning. You fought the who's who, from contenders to champions. You fought for the belt yourself. Now you find yourself facing against Hashish Hands, a perennial contender. Again, I know there's a little behind the scenes bad blood in this. Neither guy wants to lose to the other one. How do you feel going into this fight with Hashish Hands?
Oh, you know, I feel very confident in my ability to get the fight done. I know Hashish has style about in and out, like the back of my hand. I'm going to be able to go out there and put him out within 1. That's my confidence.
Put him out within 1. My goodness. Hashi, what do you think about that? He says you're not going to get out of 1 round.
Oh, God. Hey, listen. Wolf, I like his confidence, but he's smoked. He's going to get smoked in 1.
Wow, Wolf, Hashi's saying you smoking that shit and that your brain's messed up. He said you're going out in 1.
I'm about to roll me a hashish blunt, and I'm going to smoke that up in 1.
God.
Nah, we smoking that Wolf pack over here.
Jesus.
You ain't shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we both smoking up that night, and let's see who's going to be the better man, and I know it's going to be me.
There you go. There you go. Like, you can feel the animosity. There was actually a poll done on this fight, and it was 11-11, dead even odds going into this.
It didn't start off like that. It was a bad poll at first. Not bad poll, but it was all in favor of Hashish, I felt. And then now it ended up going up 50-50, and I'm ready to prove everybody wrong. Ready to prove everybody that, you know, Wolf is here.
There it is. Badbully.
Don't do shit.
Oh, jeez. Badbully. Going into this main event, not only are you on a 6-fight win streak, but you have finished everyone along the way. You're now going to fight the legendary Xiao, who's been undefeated. No one's been able to solve that puzzle yet. Do you think you will have the tools it takes to put Xiao away within the limits?
I think so, yes. I'm the most ferocious champion here, you know. So every stamp is for me, yes. I know Xiao gonna bring something else for me. I saw his fights, so I figured him a little bit out. He's a captain, also I respect him, but, you know, we're gonna fight each other. He's now not my teammate, and I'm gonna do everything to win him.
There you go. Legendary Xiao, Badbully. Again, he's been on quite a streak, but you yourself, highly touted for a reason, fought the who's who in and out of the league. Everyone knows you for your proficient striking. And my question is, do you think you have what it takes to put Badbully away in the distance?
I think out of everything that I'm gonna try to do, I can't fight the same people the same way. Everything's got to change, and I have to mix it up. And I'm okay with it. I'm pretty confident in myself. I could see myself getting the win, but I know it's gonna be a war. It's not gonna be easy. He's a champion for a reason, but I'm here to take that belt.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have a plan with you, Dyke. I have a plan.
I'm here, man. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to give you guys a good fight. Nothing but respect to the champ,
His teammates who have sparred together many times, do you think, Badbully, that you've learned anything from sparring with Xiao that you can use against him going into this big match coming up on Saturday?
Yeah, of course, we sparred a lot, but yeah, I can see what he do. But he also tell me like he gonna change a little bit, so I'm thinking about that, So I'm gonna change too. So I'm gonna start the match like, in the beginning, easy, see what his plan is. So when I figure it out, I'm gonna kill that man, the old man.
No, many have tried and many have failed. So I don't know,
I know, but I'm gonna do everything for a win. They call me the ferocious champion.
Send anyone you want, just don't send anyone you want back.
Going into this fight, Wolf, with Hashi's hands, you're coming off a fight of the year contender as it is with Xiao from the last card. You guys put on an absolute hell of a show, blew the doors off the roof. You now got another dance partner that very much likes to put on a show. Do you think you and Hashi's hands could actually put on an even better fight than you just came from?
I honestly believe that both me and Hashi have the ability to put on a fight of the night performance, maybe even fight of the year performance. It'll definitely be fireworks from the moment we start throwing hands.
Hashi's hands, I'm going to ask you a very similar question. Again, you came up short in the last fight, but you were fighting in the main event. You guys actually won the fight of the night bonus on the last card with Badbully. Do you think, with Wolf as a dance partner, that you could one-up that fight that you just put on, the instant classic with Badbully?
I really do think we can, because me and Wolf, we like to throw the kitchen sink, and we're just gonna come out swinging, and it's gonna be a firefight.
Well, there you have it.
Amen to that.
Badbully,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a similar question. You and Hashish Hands had a fight of the night last card. Do you think you and Xiao will have the same kind of energy? Do you guys think that you will be fight of the night going into this card?
Definitely it can. So I tell you, man, we're gonna fight. I think more rounds than usually I do. So it can be the fight of the night. He has different style, me I have different style, and we're gonna fight each other like crazy.
Here to take you into deep waters. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I drag out those rounds and hurt that stamina bar, so he doesn't have any weapons to throw against me.
I like it. I want to see that.
Now, in the last fight card, you and Wolf put on an instant classic, right down to the very last second. Do you think the chemistry between you and Badbully could surpass the fight you just did?
Honestly, I think every fight that I fight, I try not to take too much risks. I do the least minimal risk stuff. That could be a downfall to me, could be something good, but that fight with Wolf was something else, I had a tough training camp coming into it, a lot of personal stuff going on, and I still managed to pull off the decision. It was I don't know how many decisions I got, like maybe 2 or something. I don't know, but it wasn't an easy fight, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with Wolf and Hashish as well. So, I'm rooting for Wolf though. Not gonna lie.
Damn, shots fired at Hashish Hands from across the table.
He'll get it too.
Dang. All right, well, in a perfect world, let's start with Hashish Hands. In a perfect world, you go out there, you get the job done. What does Hashish Hands have planned for the future?
So, let's say I beat Wolf, beat the dog shit out of him at that. Then I fight someone else who's winning in the top 5. If I win, someone else wins in the top 5. I fight whoever that is, and then probably have to do one more, and then another championship fight. That's all I want. I want the fucking belt.
So that's all you're locked in. It's just no matter what it takes, you're just going. That's your heat seeking on that belt.
100%.
Wolf, same question. Going into this fight with Hashish Hands, if everything goes your way and you get it done just like you envision it, what's next for Wolf?
What's next for me is, both of the guys fighting for that belt have both got their hand raised against me, so I'm looking to kind of seek revenge on both of them. Doesn't matter who wins. I'm rooting for my man Tide there. I mean, we had a banger of a fight. I would like to see if he got that done, but no matter what, if Badbully gets it done, I would love to get the rematch with him as well.
Very well. Tide.
Let me say something.
Go ahead, Badbully. The floor is yours.
Just remember, I'm a fucking greedy, needy champion. The belt is forever mine. I hope you guys understand that.
Then you woke up.
Oof. So then, Badbully, let me go ahead and ask you first. Then, you come out, you continue to do what you've done. It goes down just like you see it. Another win, another finish for Badbully. What's left for you to do? What's next for Badbully? What is your plan in the league?
My plan is I want 6 title defense. If I have that, I'm gonna think about my retirement. But when I have that, bro, it will be a big chance I'm gonna stop fighting because there's nobody gonna beat me, So that's the reason why I'm gonna retire.
Damn, already thinking about exiting, eh? Do you think if you were to get the 6 title defenses, that would have you as the greatest of all time?
It's a history. I'm making history in the SVG war, and I'm gonna make more history. So when I have 6 title defense, so it's gonna take 5 months if anybody want to have 6 title defense like me. So it's hard to beat that. So that's why I'm gonna retire. Like 5 months fighting is good for them. If I keep going winning the belts, bro, it's gonna take a year before they're gonna win my history,
Crazy when you think about it like that. Being on the 6-fight win streak, a card every 2 weeks, that's 3 months undefeated in the league. But going to Ty, he's 2.5 months undefeated. Technically, he's been fighting since the beginning, just with a little break in between, but right back like he left something. My question for the legendary Xiao, if this goes the way you see it, and you get your arm raised on Saturday night, what's next for the legendary Xiao?
Well, I mean, I think it's only fair a champion who defends their belt multiple times would deserve a rematch, But I mean, depending on if I smoke him in the first and I make it look really easy, I don't know. Maybe I might I might try to get that actual knockout on Wolf. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, yeah, if you were to get that belt, you get a little bit of sway, right? That's beautiful.
I mean, I'm probably I definitely want to defend the belt. I don't know how many times, but I'm not counting my eggs before they hatch. I'm focusing on him. I got a tough opponent in front of me, and I'm gonna go in there and do everything I can to try to take that belt off of him. I just hope he's ready.
All right, Hashish Hands. How do you think the crowd will be in Rio de Janeiro? First time we've head to Brazil. How do you think it will compare to some of the other crowds that we've been to around the world?
I think it might be a little better. I know they have a good crowd always, but they may not like me. I don't know. We have to see because I know they have cool fans, good fans, but we have to see.
Do you think they'll be cheering for you, or do you think they'll be cheering for Wolf? Because you guys are both big fan favorites in this SVG league. In fact, when you were fighting for the title last, you were a monumental fan favorite heading into it. Almost 75% of the league was cheering for you. So going into this one with Wolf, how do you think it'll be?
I don't know. We're both fan favorites, like you said. I think they're just gonna be hoping for a fire fight, and that's what they're gonna get.
Wolf, same question. You've fought all over the world. You've been here since SVG1. Took a couple cards off due to injury, but an absolute veteran and a cornerstone in this league. Over double-digit fights. You fought everywhere. Out of all the crowds you've gone to, how do you think this next one in Rio de Janeiro will compare to the rest? And do you think the crowd will be on your side or Hashi's side?
I think once that bell rings and we start throwing leather at each other, the crowd will be roaring. So no matter who they're cheering for, I think it's going to be a great fight and it's going to be a great night.
Legendary Xiao, same question I gave these guys. You fought all over the world, internationally known, man of mystery. What's it going to be like fighting in front of the Brazilian crowd for the first time? And how do you think the crowd will react versus you versus Badbully? Considering you are a beloved figure all over and nobody really likes Badbully.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, I'm sure I have fans in a lot of places who want to see me get the job done. I know if I don't get the job done, I'm going to disappoint some people, so we can't have that happen. I look forward to fighting there, and, I think I'm going to get it done. I think I'm going to get it done for the fans. There's only one way to find out,
Absolutely. Badbully, same thing. You've been fighting all over the world. You've been here, you've been there, you've been everywhere. Extremely experienced in the league, ups and downs. You're now coming to the first time to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, home of the Gracies and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Absolute MMA melting pot. How do you think the fans in Brazil are going to react to the SVG League coming for the first time? And do you think that the crowd will be with you or against you? Historically, you are not well liked. You're considered a bit of a dick, but you do have a little bit of a hardcore fan following. Do you think people will start to appreciate this run of domination you've had and give you your flowers? Or do you think you'll be continued to be hated on?
First of all, you're gonna hear a lot of gunshots. I have a lot of connection with the cartels there. So I have some people on my back.
Jesus Christ. What else?
So, no flowers. So maybe Xiao gonna have more fans in the building, but the all cartels are shooting for me if there's something special happen there, So the cartels is there also. So be aware. Alright.
Okay, let's not go crazy. It's just a fight. You don't have to bring the cartels with you, Badbully. You don't have to bring the cartels. It's about time to wrap up this press conference. So I'm going to leave everyone with one final question. I want to go through and I want to see how everyone thinks their fight's going to finish, get their prediction. We're going to start with number 7 ranked Wolf, coming in 6-5 with 6 knockouts. Wolf, on June 10th, in Rio de Janeiro, SVG War 15. What happens when you and Hashish lock up? Who wins and how do they do it?
Who wins and how they do it? I called myself round 1, lead overhand.
You're going to knock him out overhand right. Or, sorry, lead overhand in the first round.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I see him walking into it.
All right. Hashish Hands, same question. June 10th. Rio de Janeiro, SVG War 15. You and Wolf lock in the cage. Who wins and how does it happen?
I'm going to X-kick that boy round 1.
Both guys are confident they're going to knock each other out round 1. I got a question for both you guys, a little bonus question. Which one of you guys is going to be the first one to take a step backwards?
That pussy is.
Well, he didn't say anything back. There you have it. All right. Legendary Xiao. On June 10th, SVG
Actions
War
speak louder than
50.
words.
Okay. On June 10th, SVG War 15 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The legendary Xiao squares off with Badbully. How do you win?
You know, I'm thinking head kick. Like I feel like if I tear him up enough, you know, he might eat it. But I also see him like if he likes to fight close. You know, I watch his fights. He likes to clinch and stuff. I think by elbow. I'm almost like certain by elbow, and I think it's probably gonna be in like the second or third round.
There you go, a mid-round knockout called out by the legend himself. And finally, last question of the press conference. Badbully, our beloved champion. Rio de Janeiro, SVG War 15, June 10th on SVG War YouTube channel. How does Badbully win and keep his belt?
Xiao, you're an old man. You're a captain of SVG. I respect you, man. But I'm gonna beat you on sleep. I don't know which round, but you're gonna sleep like a hashish did, you know?
Damn, Hashi's taking more
You
shit.
pussy.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if I go to sleep, I go to sleep. Just like I said, don't count your eggs before they hatch. I'm here.
well, there you have it. One more time, we are the Savage League. We will be bringing SVG War 15 to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil on June 10th. YouTube channel SVG War. This has been the press conference. We'll see you in Brazil.